Here at the Telecom Congress, I'm joined by Dan Ingle of Click, a Salesforce company. Dan, thanks for speaking to us. What sort of trends are you seeing in the market at the moment?
Yeah, so from the presentations I've seen so far at Total Telecom, a big focus of telecoms organisations on 5G rollout, fibre density, and then linking that into providing content, premium content over those networks, and linking that into predictive service. There's a huge amount of explosion of sensing technologies that are being deployed on these networks, and those sensing technologies give a rich pool of data, but you need to be able to make service decisions and priorities over this expansive set of data. So that's definitely one trend that we're definitely seeing in the market. The second is customer expectations. It's well known that Uber in the market and the Uberization of service is playing a key part in driving customer expectations, and we're certainly seeing that proliferate through our customers' demands. Lastly, I think organisations are looking to adopt world-class tool sets, and the reason being is, particularly in service, one of the challenges is an ageing workforce, and with an ageing workforce, experience leaves, and then there's a desire to attract millennial staff into the organisation, which, let's face it, is quite challenging and a very competitive market. And so therefore, delivering world-class technologies and tools to provide an efficient working environment for millennials is one of the key ways in which we can attract staff into that environment.
Of course, one of the things these millennials and everyone is going to face is digital transformation. How are you finding, different cultures' sort of attitude to that is?
Absolutely. Any transformation, culture is the key. As thought leaders in service, field service, we spend a lot of time with our customers understanding the challenges around digital transformation. Culture comes up time and time again, specifically the culture for change. And the projects that we see that have been unsuccessful, really change management has not been appropriately addressed. What I mean by that is the successful projects that we see in the market, early on in the digital transformation selection process. There is change agents from each of the respective areas that would be affected by service change, as an example, and you bring an organisation along the journey in this digital transformation path. For us, that's very much linked to field service management. So that's my one piece of advice, is if you're starting out on this journey, ensure that you assemble the right team with the right skill sets and the right attitudes first off, in order that they can help guide you through this process.
And where do you think this journey is going to take us in the next 12 to 18 months?
Yeah, there's lots of changes that are going to happen in that elongated time frame. If I was to position one, I would say for us the continued change from reactive service, so reacting to break fix as an example, through to very much proactive service, and the dynamics will change around that, very much moving towards proactive service. In order to do that, organisations are creating huge amounts of data to help with predictive service around how equipment and technologies will react, in order to build the service infrastructure underneath that. But that's my biggest prediction, is that we'll continue to accelerate towards predictive versus reactive service.
Very interesting times. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much.